Welcome back to the channel, guys. Owner Arna's here, and today we're talking Instagram automation versus YouTube automation. The name is pretty similar, but the business models are absolutely different, okay? And you might think, hey, Arna's, but you're biased. You're doing Instagram automation. Well, little do you know is that I ran in like YouTube channels which were faceless, and I have my experience. And trust me, in my circle, I have a lot of people who ran or even run currently YouTube automation channels. I know all the ins and outs of the business, everything pretty much. So today I'm going to share my opinion and you can decide what's better. So first of all, who am I? My name is Owner Arnas. You can check me out on Instagram. I've been running an online business called Passionate Income for the past 4 years. Okay, this is my faceless Instagram page. Okay, and we're gonna kind of uncover this. But I've been running this for 4 years now. It's been a while. I made over $500,000 online, and I'm gonna cover pretty much everything today. Okay, so how does that sound? By the way, shout out to the people who comment under my YouTube videos. You are amazing, guys, because this video idea came from this person. He said, hey, do you have any view on YouTube automation? He said, it's quite similar to Instagram automation, totally faceless. The only difference is that you have to post long form videos. Well, there's way more differences, but on the surface level, it just looks like, well, the content is longer and that's it. He said, you can also outsource your production to freelancers when you accumulate enough profit. Guys like Paul Hills, Calabox, Yuri, Dave Nick, Ron, and more are into it. All these guys you mentioned here, they don't have a single channel. Like, trust me, I know these guys. They don't run a single YouTube channel like that. They just sell a product on how to do it. And just ask yourself why none of these guys can pull up a page like I can. I can just do this. Look, boom, check out my page. Boom, founder, Owner Arnas. You can check me out. Like, boom, boom. Okay, like, why none of these guys do this ever? They'll say, well, I'm not going to show my YouTube channel, but that's besides the point. When you have a successful Instagram theme page, Instagram theme, you can hire freelancers to create faceless videos that you can put on the YouTube channel for the same brand, which will be connected to your Instagram theme page, which can be another source of revenue stream. What do you think? And what I said, I think YouTube automation is a completely different business. You never want to build a business on the fact that a platform like YouTube is paying you money. I should actually make a video about this. The only similar thing is content creation and that you can outsource it. But that's just, the content side, and that's it. So now I'm going to cover, some things to know with a brief introduction and everything, all the details now. So first of all, I agree. The content part is relatively similar, because it's just faceless content, right? But obviously on YouTube, you have to have way better production value because you're posting videos longer than 10 minutes to get monetization, right? So the thing is, the ease of content here. So think, for example, the ease of uploading 100 posts on Instagram yourself. You can figure it out in like a matter of sitting down, a matter of 8 hours. You can have the full plan. You can learn how to edit those videos that you want to do and get all the softwares needed, everything you need to do to actually start a page, okay? And actually upload content to it, right? Like, that's all you need. It will take you like 8 hours. And on the other hand, you have YouTube where like every single video will take you 8 hours, think about uploading 100 posts on Instagram, how easy that is, and then 100 videos on YouTube. Like, that's way different, right? One video, to make one good video, it will take you a long time. And trust me, I know, because I ran different YouTube channels. I run this YouTube channel. And by the way, I have nothing against it. I'm just comparing, Instagram type of content. Even if it's reels or static posts, it will take you like way less time to create that. And you can easily post like 3 times a day on Instagram, right? So there's a similarity there. You need to produce faceless content. It's faceless. That's the similarity pretty much. What I mentioned there is like on YouTube, you're fully dependent on the fact that YouTube is a great platform and is paying you money, right? So when you start with YouTube automation, you start uploading a bunch of videos, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is pretty hard to get. Most people don't get it right away, but you need 4,000 watch hours to get your channel monetized in the first place and be able to monetize that. And once you do that, right, you start earning money from YouTube itself. YouTube is paying you ad revenue. So first of all, can you make a lot of money with it? And have I seen people make money with this? Yes, that's totally true. It can make money. So I'm not like dissing that. It's just that, your only pretty much revenue stream is YouTube itself. And like haters can come and be like, no, but you can also do this and do that on top of it. Yeah, but like, trust me, I know guys who are making like 100 grand with YouTube automation. In reality, they have no courses. They're like sitting in their basement. They're just printing crazy amounts of cash, sitting somewhere where you would never think of, like not in Dubai or not in a luxury place at all, and they're just printing cash. They're keeping it a big secret, So there are people like that, and people who make like 100 grand, like 95% of their income will come just from YouTube itself, right? And with Instagram, you obviously control your revenue because Instagram is just a face of your business, okay? So that's the main difference. It's like if you really want to compare business models, you want to follow the money. Like, where does the money come from? So for example, if you compare agency to copywriting, right? Where does the money come from? Okay, with agency, it will come from like a business owner. Okay, you need to sell a business owner in a sales call. Okay, cool. With copywriting, like where does the client come from? Okay, same thing. Okay, with Instagram, where does the money come from? Okay, from a business owner, but they pay you for shout outs. Okay, money comes from a newsletter, right? Newsletter readers, consumers who will buy stuff, right? So like you always want to follow the money. And, you probably heard about this from like the best investors in the world. Don't put your all eggs in one basket, right? So that's the only thing like I'm going to say about this, but you want to compare, if we're talking about business now, and you're comparing a real business and like a money stream. I wouldn't even say YouTube automation is a business because you're comparing a money stream that YouTube is paying you, but like you can magically wake up in the morning and YouTube just demonetize your channel because they didn't like your content for some reason. And now like you're stuck with whatever channel, whatever team you all like had, and that's it. Like you're not making any money. It's just that stream turned off, right? So that's why I don't like just being on one platform, because you're not building an actual business here. You're just like leveraging the fact that a platform right now is paying for these type of videos, but will they pay for these type of videos in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? We don't know that, right? We don't really know that. And likely they're not going to do that, right? So that's extremely important. And with YouTube, it's way harder to build like an ecosystem, like a product suite, actually like sell promos and sponsorships, like way harder. Trust me. Like I'm doing 3 sponsorship promos per day on Instagram. Like you could possibly do that with YouTube, but it would be way harder to do that. And most people don't, right? Again, I know people who make 100K a month. 95% of their money comes from YouTube paying them, nowhere else, okay? So it's way harder to build an ecosystem. And with Instagram, if you know what you're doing and you're actually building a business behind it, you'll build an email list, you'll build a customer list, you'll build a whole ecosystem with a bunch of income streams, right? So when you do Instagram, you kind of use just Instagram to attract a bunch of people to the niche with your content, right? But your actual business is not Instagram paying you for getting all these views, right? You're not dependent on the platform. Which leads me to like the next point is Instagram automation is way more long-term, right? So, on Instagram, you can easily move off of the platform because, well, first of all, you're not dependent on the platform anyways to get paid, right? And think about it. Okay, I'll give you this example. Think about 20 years down the line, like Instagram probably won't be as relevant, or YouTube won't be as relevant. But if you start Instagram automation channel today, Instagram page today, faceless page today, cool. Like you can build a huge email list, you can build a product suite, you can build a business in the back end just by using Instagram and all the traffic you're getting without really understanding like the whole business aspect of it. You can still do it, right? Once you do that, even if Instagram disappears and you have 100K on your email list and a full product suite, you can just easily move to another platform and do the same thing and still have the same business, right? That's why I have like a huge email newsletter, 75K subscribers, like extremely active, mainly US based, right? So like anything happens to the platform itself, you still keep on generating income, you still have the product suite, you still make money, right? Whereas with YouTube, like if YouTube dies in 20 years from now, it'll be like, that was a good run. But think about it. Do you really want to build a business which will die at some moment? Like, no, you want your actions to compound over time. Like you want the business to grow year by year by year. So at year 20, it's like a huge multi-million dollar business, right? Rather than, it goes like up and down, up and down, up and down, and then boom, dies. And the last point, which is, I think, not last but not least, is faster proof of concept with Instagram, right? So with Instagram, you can find a new niche, do the market research, learn how to edit, do everything in like 8 hours, right? And then let's say you do it, you start uploading, and you give yourself a month. You say, hey, I'll upload 100 posts in a matter of a month, and I'll see how it goes. And that's it. Like, you can create the content yourself. All it will take is your time. But when it comes to YouTube automation, the way it's usually done is you hire editors, you hire script writers, you hire this, you hire that, you hire this, you hire that. I have so many clients who are now successful with Instagram automation that started a YouTube channel and failed tremendously because you just need to put in money, so much money up front, right? Like, unless you're a genius and like some crazy editors who are gonna edit your videos for like $1, then most people will spend like $100-$120 on one YouTube automation video. And to test those out, right? Like the proof of concept, is it working? Is it not working? It will probably take you like 3 months to actually like know, because even if you're getting views on YouTube, like at the start, you're not getting paid yet. So you don't even know like what your RPM will be, like how much YouTube will pay you per view. So you don't even know if it's worth it, but you keep on paying all these editors, script writers, thumbnail designers, stuff like that. And you might be like, hell, well, you can figure out the editing on your own. Cool, but then like one video will take you like 8 hours to edit, 5 hours to edit, and make. So like it's way more time consuming, and it takes way longer to just test out like, hey, is this working or not? Okay. Like, for example, I have a friend, very close friend of mine, who's doing YouTube automation, and he started a new channel recently, channel hopping. Pretty much that's what you need to do with YouTube automation, because you can't really, well, you can, but it's way harder to build like a long lasting brand. So you just jump into different niches here and there. You probably jump into a niche which you're not very passionate about, like celebrity niche or whatever. Make a video about Justin Bieber. Like, do you really want to do that? I don't know. And then like he uploaded a bunch of videos, he invested a bunch of money, and it went absolutely bollocks, like viral, hundreds of thousands of views overnight. And for some reason, YouTube just didn't monetize his page. Like, they decided to decline monetization. He reapplied, he messaged support, he's dealt with that so many times, and they're like, nah, we're not gonna monetize your channel, right? So proof of concept takes way longer. And with Instagram, you just upload like 100 posts, and you can clearly see like, is this working, not working? Do I like this? Do I not like this? And after a month, you can just switch the page. You can move way quicker. And like the last point that I kind of touched on, like most of these YouTube channels, they talk about some BS, like the viral niches are like celebrity niche, or like videos for like children to watch like gameplays and stuff like that, where it's like, do you really want to do that? or do you actually want to build a business about something you're passionate about, something that you'll stay in long term, something that will compound over time, and you'll make more and more money as you go, right? So that's pretty much it about YouTube automation versus Instagram automation. And yeah, if you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. What do you think? Which is better for you? Because it's personal. By the way, follow me on Instagram at Owner Arnes and DM me the word coach if you want to get personally coached by me, and I'll just see if I can help or not. That's pretty much it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.